Okay, in the next analysis, what we want to look at now is we say we want to focus on one industry. So for example, I want to focus, for example, on industrials. What I want to do where there's a lot of data here are the years. So if I bring in the years, I can look at, for example, ROE by year, right? And when you get this whole graph, you know, this is all the different industries, and basically this is where's the ROE going. But let's look at one industry. We want to focus on one industry. So this is how we can focus it on one industry by double clicking there. This is starting to show us, what does this tell me about the industry? Okay, it's moving over the years. It looks like it has moved forward in ROE, okay? But honestly, it's been kind of going back and forth a little bit. But let's keep looking. Say this is part of the analysis, but the idea is we have a lot more data in the years. We have these 5 data points essentially here, right? And what we can do here is focus on one industry. Say we continue to focus on industrials, and we try to see if from looking at all the different screens, if we can just for one industry try to focus on the specifics of any kind of story starting to emerge, okay, with just having our fuller picture here, okay? And let's see here, we're going to keep putting it in, and this is the average sales, right? And then now it's by year, so it's showing us actually the movement of the sales by year. You know, for example, where are they going, right? Let's see here, showing us, okay, and as we do that, we're starting to get a lot of information about the industry. Is it doing better? Is it doing worse? You know, we've zoomed in quite a bit, and we're able to see what is going on in this industry, right? Let's see now for industrials. Okay, so we're starting to see a picture that the industry has been relatively, even though the ROE has increased substantially, we've seen a decrease in leverage, a pretty substantial one actually, okay? The profitability has kind of, I would say, remained consistent, slightly better, right? ROI is consistent around 7, 8, 8.5% now, right? The sales, we can see the sales are moving a little bit better. You can see that it was kind of moving backwards a little bit, and then it's definitely, we can see a very clear improvement in average sales, okay, in the industry per year. So overall, in aggregate, definitely an increase in sales for sure, from 18, okay, altogether for all the companies, that we have from 18 million over to 21. So it's definitely a lot of growth going on in sales right now. Is it translating to net income? Not as much. We're seeing the income kind of remaining fairly flat comparatively. Increase in taxes we've seen, and a slight increase in consistent dividends in the industry. So this is, you know, essentially for the project that you're working at, you could use these screenshots to, you know, describe what's happening in your specific industry and try to connect it to a certain story that you want to tell about the industry.